This video is going to work on solving two-step equations that have some special cases. Normally, when we solve two-step equations, our first step is going to be to draw a line down the equal sign to keep the thing divided into two halves. This one, however, the first thing we have to do is we need to distribute our 3 to the x and to the negative 4. So you're going to end up with 3x minus 12 equals 9. Now what you can do is take it and draw your line down the equal sign and continue solving it like we've been doing with the regular two-step equations. So you're going to add 12 to each side. You're going to add 12. That's going to give you 21 on the right side. It's going to cancel out our 12s on the left. You bring down the unused portion, which is 3x. Divide each side by 3 because you're undoing this whole equation, and you end up with x equaling 7. Now it's your turn. Pause the video, write this equation down, solve it, and then hit play to see if you got the same answer. Did you end up with -1? If you didn't, pause the video again, take a look at the steps, and see if you can figure out where the mistake is. If you did, that's great. Continue on. This is another equation that you want to do some work with before you go ahead and try to solve the whole thing. So what you need to do is you need to combine your like terms. You've got a 3y and a -8y. When you combine those two, you're going to end up with -5y equals 25. Now this becomes a one-step equation. So you draw your line down the equal sign. You're going to have to divide each side by -5 because you're multiplying it in the beginning, and then that cancels this out to 1. So your y is going to equal -5 as your answer. Once again, it's your turn to try this on your own. Pause the video, write this equation down, combine your like terms, solve the one-step equation, and then hit play to see if you've got the same answer. Did you end up with m equaling 21? If you did, that's great. If not, pause the video, look at the steps, compare them to yours, and see if you can find the error. That concludes the video on two-step equations with some special cases. If you are still a little confused, take some time to re-watch the video and see if that helps.